Cute how you put your head on my leg. Yeah. You're a cute dog, huh? You're the best dog. Let me see that. Boy, you best dog. Oh, he's the best dog in the whole wide world. He is the best dog. Best dog.
You're living your best life at the park. Enjoying a nice autumn day. Watching the other dogs go by. Here comes another dog. Here comes another dog.
We're very excited, sorry. See how that dog is cool? And you're not?
Oh.
What a sweetie.
Get some buddies.
Oh, what a good
I
dog.
love friends.
What a good dog.
Friends. I love
We did a
friends.
DNA test, and they're just meeting. This is mama and daughter. They haven't seen each other in 2 years.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that is wonderful.
Don't they look related?
They do, very much so.
It's cool when you see that, like, your dog's mom is a little smoke show.
Very cute.
Have a good one.
Have a
You
good
too.
day.
Say bye to your friends. Boy, you're just making buddies all over the place, aren't you? Huh.
Oh.
Making buddies all over the place, aren't you?
I think getting wet live sometimes. People are like, don't knock over the camera. You're living your best life at the park. Oh, making friends. Making friends. Boy, that tree that the eagles always sit on, it's pretty much completely dead now. But yet the eagles never come back anymore.
Eagles are smart. Don't build a nest in a dead tree. Did you see that nest that got hit by lightning?
No.
It was Boulder County Eagles nest got hit by lightning.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, the nests were the birds in it.
No, but they're kind of bummed that they don't have a nest.
They're going to have to rebuild.
Google it, it'll show up
Seems to be happening to everybody. I wonder if they'll let FEMA.
in the news storm. Yeah. Well, they're definitely eligible for federal funding.
Being endangered and all.
Well, you know, not only that, but they are what our symbol, our mascot, what do you call it?
National bird.
I thought it was this. Our symbol of freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have listened to Teddy and made it a grizzly.
Not a stitch of snow up on those peaks. see a glacier anymore. Seems like we used to see glaciers.
Well, they told us they'd go away someday.
That one glacier that supplies a lot of water to Boulder is almost gone. I mean, it's just dwindled.
That squirrel been really busy over there burying his nuts.
But I don't know if they know where they are, because I find nuts all the time, and it's like summertime, and it's like, why didn't you dig this up during the winter?
Maybe he didn't live long enough to finish his harvest.
Yeah.
Could be a dangerous world, especially around my backyard.
Hey, Homestead. We're sitting at the park relaxing with Spock. He's making friends as other doggies walk by.
So I guess the bottom line is, if you're a squirrel, you really don't want to lose your nuts.
That's funny. Hey, Homestead, can you hear me okay? I'm kind of far away from the mic.
We're going for that Mystery 2000 theater feel.
Homestead, can you hear me? Can you hear us over the mic?
Amateur.
Says it's a little bit quiet. So if we talk louder, can you hear us?
Oh, that hurts. I told you this was a bad idea.
the mic's below us.
Like everything.
We're just sitting here with Spock at the park, enjoying the lake and the mountain view. And the other doggies walking by.
Yeah, look at that nose going.
Thank you.
That's Mama Dog. We could do the old Fifi skit from Cheech and Chong, Doggy.
What you see, Spock?
That's Fifi.
Spock, what do you see? You see other dogs? Have you seen other dogs?
Can't you come up with a more intelligent question than that when you're talking to your dog? I mean, come on. It's like, Spock, do you believe in quantum physics?
Sorry, just trying to get through the walk.
Oh no, that's
Morning.
Hello.
He's going to give us his dissertation on string theory here shortly. He's thinking about it.
What do you see, Spock?
Yeah, it's a good title for a book, a children's book. What do you see, Spock?
Hey, Spock, your tail's hitting the camera. Can you put your tail somewhere else, please?
Hey, Mom. That's my butt. Leave it alone. She's weird, isn't she? She touched your butt.
Touched his butt. So how did you know to look to see if they were related?
So on the DNA test that we both did, it was Embark Wisdom Panel. It shows close relative, and so her and then a litter mate of hers popped up as a close relative, and it said that they were daughters of her. So
Did you guys know each other before that?
no, it
Oh,
was
so
just
you-
through the
that's
through
how you
the
got-
DNA test. It shows on their website. Yeah.
That's
That's
pretty cool.
great.
Yeah. And she just came to Colorado from Texas last summer with another litter of puppies. And they had come over a year before.
Uh-huh.
So like I live in Loveland. We're so close, so it's what are the odds?
Oh, I love
That's
that.
funny.
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm hoping some of her other puppies, because now I know that she's had at least 2 litters, so I'm hoping some of the others show up and sometime we can go see
Oh, that
them.
is so
Called
funny.
sibling meetup. Well, good looking pup.
They are.
She doesn't want to leave here. I'm not sure if she's like. I was afraid I would cry if I had to tear her away from her puppy a second time.
Did she seem to recognize him?
Yeah, so I was looking for like a big reaction moment when they realized, but it was almost like having her meet so many other dogs. It was like there was not any big like, oh wait, I know you. It was just ran a like familiar smell, and then they both turned, and then like, okay, we know each other, let's run, and like, and they ran along and walked along like they were 2 dogs used to running together. You know?
So it was like they just were never apart.
Exactly.
Or it's like, you know, when my kid comes home and it's like, ooh, what do you want?
Money,
Yeah,
kibble.
take my groceries and leave.
Right.
I feel your pain.
Didn't I just get rid of you?
I seem to be always out of paper towels and toilet paper. And it's like, I know I just bought some.
And it was funny because we were giving them water, and the puppy comes over and like knocks her out of the way to get the water, and it was the same with the treats. Like a good mama, she was just ready. Fine, I will let you have the food and water. I will stand back, which I don't think she would do that with other dogs.
No, probably
yeah.
wouldn't. Probably wouldn't.
It's like, right? You don't want to go through the gauntlet?
She's no fun. He looks like fun, though.
Yeah.
He's been romping around in the cattails.
Probably got ticks now.
Are you okay? They're leaving now. Do we have to watch them leave and then you'll go to our car?
Bye. Again?
Aww.
Trust me, chick, you're better off without him.
My
You don't sound like a good father, you know?
I'm a great father. My kids are all grown up now, and, you know.
Yeah, my sister-in-law is a therapist in a women's prison,
Yeah.
and the inmates train dogs.
It's a good program for them.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen it on TV. Pits for parolees or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the title's goofy and the facts on TV's staged, but it's still
it
a
does
good
wonders
program.
for them all.
Yeah, it sounds like
But
it.
she said like they bring in the mama dogs and they give birth, and then there's a time when they take the puppies away and they do it all on the same day. And she said like the whole prison and all the mama dogs are obviously like so upset the day the puppies are taken away.
Yes.
Really?
So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna be for her. Like,
I wonder
Oh,
why
I'm
they,
sure it was a bittersweet.
why do they take them away all at once? Why don't they do like one at a time?
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's what I would do, you know, or at least I've done.
Well, I mean, when we do that though, we've had many litters of puppies in the past, and you know, the mom always looks for them.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Which I think she's doing now. Just
it's kind of, you know, I had 6 here. Where's the other 2?
yeah.
Funny
They
how
have
they
empty
know.
nest syndrome.
This won't be your friend.
Yeah. Do you want to go see our rat dog?
What's her name?
Matilda.
Hey,
I
Matilda.
like that.
This is Spock.
Oh, that's
He's our Star Trek pound dog.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he came out of Longmont Pound about, what, 9 years ago?
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah.
He's really,
He was 2 when we
he's
got
like
him.
13
so,
now.
he's
Oh.
getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last dog made it to 15, so that size, especially if they're mixed breed. My
Yeah.
dad calls it mixed breed magic. So.
Well, you know what? We've been feeding him fresh food rather than kibble, 100%.
Oh yeah.
And we've really seen a difference in his energy level. And
Oh, yeah, he's lost 10 pounds.
yeah, he lost 10 pounds and he's
I
just had
wondered
a
about
lot
that.
higher energy.
He's excited to see his food bowl filled.
Yeah, he's really
Yeah.
enjoyed
A
it.
lot of moisture and a lot of water in his food. He's a different dog.
Yeah. Always when I have vegetables, I like make extra and give her a ton of
Yeah.
vegetables. So I've wondered about that because she loves them. She doesn't like them raw, but she loves them cooked.
Well, we've been doing the big tubes. what's it called? Fresh step or that's
Something like that.
that's cat.
Fresh dog.
Yeah, fresh something.
I've seen the.
The big
I'm not an
refrigerator.
advertisement here, lady. Come on.
But we mix it with just a little kibble.
Yeah.
But I also was
And a
making
lot of
like
water.
chicken, like boiling chicken breasts and putting green beans and not
Yeah.
carrots because they're too sweet. You
But
don't
there's
want-
carrots in his tube food.
yeah, but you don't want, if you do carrots, you want to do not a ton.
Carrots and green beans.
And spinach. I was doing kale until I read you shouldn't give him kale.
He loves strawberries and raspberries and
And
blueberries.
blueberries.
He gets 1 or 2 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 1 or 2.
Yeah,
They're his
she-
treats rather than, a processed cookie or biscuit. So
Yeah, she didn't like the first few foods that I gave her, so I tried different things, and I've seen a big difference with like the science diet versus some of the cheaper stuff. Like, she
Uh-huh.
likes the flavor and chows it down, but she don't have the energy on some of the other stuff.
Yeah. You really see an energy
yeah, I got a
difference.
problem with my cat. She likes the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, really bad. She's a Friskies junkie.
Well, are you ready? We gotta go to our car now.
It was nice talking to you.
Bye,
Take
Spock.
care.
I'll see
Bye-bye,
you next
sweetie.
time.
See ya, Spock. You good boy.
I had fun. It's like she looked up at you and said, I had fun.
Doggone. Doggone. Now the dog's really gone.
Yes, our dog is really called Spock. Because he's got the pointy ears. So his name is Spock. And he's very friendly.
That's still debatable.
Are you friendly?
And then Friday he's just
You upset me, you'll find yourself in the
They don't
emergency
like
room.
yeah. And he's not gonna go in any class where people don't like him. Yeah. So
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I would venture by the end of the week.
It's actually kind of afternoon now.
And
Yeah, my mid-morning nap.
12:30.
Ooh, it's not morning anymore.
No, it is not.
I should probably do something with my life, but I really don't have
Well, we can walk back.
the energy, so why don't you go get the car, I'll stay here. Spock will stay with me. He's a good boy.
Rocky Poo. You want to walk back? I can carry this.
You should, it's yours.
Well, so we're going to walk back, but I'll stay live. So go ahead and
Mom, did you say live?
So those are the Rocky Mountains.
And those are squirrels over there.
So keep an eye on that if somebody's talking to us. So these are the Rocky Mountains. Whoop, went in too far. Oh yeah, that's
Don't go in
Long's
too
Peak.
close, they'll see that they're cardboard cutouts.
That's actually Rocky Mountain National Park we're looking at right there. That's Long's Peak.
Don't they
It's
call
over.
that Twin Peaks?
Well, they
Kind of look like Madonna in the 80s.
Well, there are two peaks there. The front one is Meeker, and the tall one in the back is Long's Peak. And they're over 14,000 feet. You can see where the tree line stops. They're so tall. We're at about 5,600 feet where we're at, so you can imagine how tall those are if we're already at 56. And then between us, there's a lake right here. I don't know if anybody can see it.
Lake Gitchagumi.
Yeah. So let's walk back and look at the autumn colors. So as you can see, we've got quite a bit of yellow going on, but we've had a lot of wind too. You ready, Spock?
Okay, go.
Go ahead.
We don't trust you behind us. You must film. last time I got all those comments about what a great butt I had. Kind of embarrassing.
It is a cute butt. Come on. Oh.
Mom.
All right. So yeah, we have a lot of the trees that are starting to lose their leaves. But there's still a lot of yellow.
Oh, the leaves are falling all around.
We have a lot of cottonwood where we live. Those are mostly the ones that are changing. We don't have so much aspen here because we're not high enough for aspen to really survive. It's more of a high altitude tree.
He always remembers.
So every time we're at this spot, this is what he does. Every single time. He wants to play with the leash. It's like a cue, this one spot right here. You're funny, Spocky. So he's pretty old. He's 13 now. We're hoping that, you know, he'll be around a lot longer. We change as we said to the lady we were talking to, we changed his food to that wet tube food, and he's really shown a difference in his energy level. He's such a good dog. I'm coming. So yeah, we walk down to the lake all the time. Yeah, Spock would want to go to the lake every day, but again, he's getting old. And it just seems like every time I take him to the lake, he goes home and he starts limping. And what did they want for this Honda? Five grand?
55, 2003. Miles around that.
Careful, Patrick.
185. He's not going anywhere.
So I can see you guys are talking to me in the chat, but I've got a glare on my phone at the moment, so you have to give me a minute to get in the shade so I can see what you're saying to me. So if you're just coming in, we're sitting at the lake with Spock and looking at the Rocky Mountains, Rocky Mountain National Park. We live right below it. And we're just out enjoying the beautiful lavender. Lavender grows wild around here. We're just enjoying a beautiful autumn day. All the leaves are changing. And when we get up to this walk up here, this trail up here, you'll see a lot more colors. Not so much on this road. And again, if you're talking to me, I've got a glare on my phone and I'm having a hard time seeing the chat. So give me a second to get in the shade. So we're in northern Colorado. So these are all cottonwoods that are changing, and cottonwoods are very prevalent around here. They grow next to our creeks. And as I come up here, I'm going to be going over a creek and you'll see what I'm talking about. And the beavers. We have a lot of beavers.
Beaver.
So you can see there's a creek right here. And how the cottonwood.
Whoa, nice beaver. Let me see. I just had it stuffed.
So you can see how pretty that looks.
It's like a swampy mess today.
Yeah, with all the leaves in it. All the leaves are falling. But yeah, these are cottonwoods. They grow along the creeks and rivers here and the lakes in Colorado. They have a leaf that looks a lot like an aspen tree, but they're not. Aspen trees are white barked. So, go on this trail here, you'll see a lot more color. Especially when we come up around the corner here, you're going to see a lot more color. And there's a creek right here. That's the creek we were just looking at. So we're walking along the creek that goes into the lake. So here, when we go down this trail, you're going to see a lot more reds and yellows. And
No promises, promises.
and the leaves falling. Once we
Tomatoes are turning orange.
Once we get a big wind, it will take all these beautiful leaves down. And Spocky. Spock the dog.
Looks like a mini Aussie.
Is that a mini Aussie or is that just a baby?
It's a toy Aussie.
Oh,
kitty
you're
cat.
cute.
It's fine. It's like a
So
cucumber.
cute. Coloradans love their dogs. Everybody's got a dog here. They are big dog lovers.
Our dogs even have dogs.
And everybody's friendly. Oh, look at the beautiful red they've got on their fence. So like I said, the colors will
Seems like
get
we
really
should be
pretty
skipping,
walking on this trail.
Singing, "Follow the underground."
All right. So yeah, the colors are really pretty within here. And those are more cottonwoods because there's a creek right there. This is Spock's favorite walk. And he's just, some days we just can't take him on it because he's just getting old.
Yeah, we also prefer snow on
Yeah, snow will be here soon. Was actually supposed to be raining today. What happened to our rain?
When you take your raft down through here, it's our version of the riverboat ride. Oh, buddy. That's an impressive top.
Yes, we call them creeks. When they're small, we call them creeks. He was saying we call them creeks here.
Crick.
No, you call them crick,
It's
you
a crick.
southerner. Yeah, Patrick's from the southern states, and they call them crooks where he's from.
Long as that's strange.
So the smaller rivers we call creeks, and then the bigger ones are rivers
We have streams.
and
too.
streams.
Usually when the water's flowing.
So yeah, a creek and a stream I think of as the same thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I would think a stream is actually moving and has more water in it than a creek. So creeks are usually pretty small.
Yeah, creeks are small. It's funny, I've just never thought of it before.
Fish in a stream.
But we don't call them rivers when they're small.
You could do a live stream. I don't know. Haven't figured it out.
That's a pretty cottonwood. And then when they lose their leaves, they're really creepy. They're like, I love taking pictures of them when they lose their leaves for like Halloween and stuff because they just, there's something about the way they bend that they look really, really creepy.
I like the way you move.
Ooh, that one's pretty. Look at that. That's just an explosion of red. Very pretty. About a week ago, it was gorgeous down this path because, you know, all these trees still had leaves, but then we had some wind come through and took them all off. You know, and it's been really, really dry here. We haven't had any rain and we need it so bad.
You can go front it anytime you want.
Oh.
I could do this.
Don't! Patrick! Excuse him, please. If you don't know Patrick, he's Mr. Martini on on our Colorado Martini channel.
He's the sarcastic one.
He's the sarcastic one, the
That
comic relief.
That tree looks straight out of Sleepy Hollow.
Out of Sleepy
you got
Hollow?
the little knot holes there.
Yeah.
You know, looks like it would eat you at sunset.
But yeah, those are one of those trees. Once it loses all its leaves, it is so creepy looking. Yeah, so the creek, the stream is right down there that the lake feeds. It's it's like a gorge. I can't get up on it. And that bank is not really stable, so I'm not going to walk through the weeds to get to it.
You know, fun.
As you can see, the other side's not real stable. Ooh, look at that cottonwood. That one's beautiful and old, very old. These trees get very old. I'm not sure how old. I think they live to
Place
like
that
100.
tree right there between 75 and 110 years old.
Yeah, they live decades. And I love taking pictures of them when the sky's blue like that.
Okay.
They're just obviously my favorite. I love the aspens too, but again, we don't have aspens here where we live, just up in the mountains.
There's a fork in the road. Do we go down Last Chance Alley or do we continue on the Greenbelt?
Well, I'll go down that way if you want to go that way. Either way. I was going to go up to these other red ones that are here.
There's a signpost up ahead.
Yeah, this one right here gets really, really red. I think those are maples, the ones that turn red. I don't have a ton of maples here. But this one, that tree right there, it's always the first one to start turning. Uh-oh. And then these oaks, these are the last ones to turn. As you can see, they're just starting to turn. And they're always the last ones, always. The oak.
You sure that's an oak tree?
Yeah, that's an oak tree.
And that's a vanilla bean tree, right?
Vanilla bean. See all the beans hanging from it? Oh, look at this gigantic one. So that's one of the maples. So pretty. I think, yeah, they're one of the prettiest, the maples. But this one's always the first one to change on this path. It's funny.
It's a regular groundbreaker.
First one to change and the first one to lose its leaves. Oh. Well, thank you guys for taking a little walk with us. There's not much more to see further down the trail here, but we appreciate you coming, and you make it a great autumn day. Bye, everyone.